Emotional intelligence is very important. It must be at the center of everything that we do. It doesn't matter what profession you find yourself in. You might be a teacher, you might be a manager, you might be an accountant. It's important that you are aware of your emotions, because emotional intelligence really is about being aware of your emotions, being able to identify them, being able to manage them, as well as recognizing emotions of other people. Emotional intelligence is not only about you, it's also about others. You're not living in an island. You are living in a world that people are living in also. So it's important that you always remember and always be on the lookout to see what other people are going through as well. But which major emotions do we find in human beings? We have anger. Anger is major. We have fear. We also have sadness, and we have joy. Those are the four main emotions you find in human beings. But why is it important? There are so many people who have worked so hard. We have acquired so many things in life. But if you can't manage your emotions, it will take one split moment of madness where probably your emotions take over, and then you destroy everything that you've worked for. You can destroy your relationships. You can destroy your career. You can destroy your branding because of an out of emotion, out of anger that you were not able to hold. I always say, whenever you make a decision, you must not make a decision when you are in extremes emotionally. For example, if you are too angry, that's not the time to discipline that child. That's not the time to discipline that subordinate, because you're likely to go overboard, and then you can end up in trouble. And when you're excited as well, when you're too excited, that's not the time to promise. Now, it brings me back to the Bible. There was a king called Herod who threw a party for his daughter. It was a birthday party. His daughter was called Salome. And Salome was a good dancer. She danced so hard that the father got excited. The father then said to the child, "Daughter, I'm so happy. Can you ask me of anything? I'll give you. Anything as big as half my kingdom." So what then happened was the daughter said, "Hold on, daddy." She went back to the mother to ask what she can ask daddy. Big mistake, because the mother had beef. She had issues with John the Baptist. So she said, "Go back to your father and ask for the head like this head of John on a plate." So she went back and asked it exactly that. Now remember, the father had asked this out of excitement. And in those days, you could not break a promise. So what happened? John was called for, and then he was beheaded. Never make a promise when you're extremely excited, because you're likely to say things that you're not going to live up to. Yeah, emotional intelligence is important in all aspects of our life.